What's going on, everyone? It's Sweaty Zeus coming back again. We're at the base of this tower here. We finished the last one at the top. I wanted to come back and go this other route before we moved on, like I planned to. So we're gonna go this way. It's a shortcut, but it didn't. I don't know. It didn't make sense because we grabbed the seed bed on the way. But I wanted to come back and show you the items that are here in case there's anything you want to pick up. So we're gonna go up to the top of the ale house now. Is where we are. We're gonna take out all these baddies. Damn. We're getting messed up. Alright. There's supposed to be an item up here. Important one, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so you can drop down that way to get back in the ale house. We're gonna drop down here though. And if you go down here, you can drop down. We're still gonna go down in that area in a minute. There's a ladder. Still haven't gone down the front side of the ale house at the bottom. We're gonna go through here. You can pick up this crossbow. Drop attack. Alright, so we're gonna hit the rest. I'm gonna go look for that item. I don't know why. Supposed to be the rosary up here for my notes. I'm not seeing it. Oh, damn. Not up there. It's on the roof here. You ever looking for something and it's just like right in front of your face, but you don't seem to find it for some reason? There's Ravager Gregory's Rosary. So I'll go ahead and cut in me real quick before we come back here. I'll cut in me dropping it off. Alright, so we got the Rosary. We're here back at Skyrest. And then we'll get right back to what we were doing. Talked about this with the other one. This is the second Rosary.
A Ravager's Rosary. While the Dark Crusaders have never established a formal presence in Mornstead, as you can see, our reach knows no bounds. As a former Ravager himself, Imperator Jacob would be pleased to see this return to the Aphotic Sanctum.
And that's going to allow us to buy the Ravager set, which is my personal favorite. I had all these plans for my upgrades, but I got to buy the Ravager set. That's the Vanguard. So there's this is actually the last set. We have to go hit the rest point. So this is the one we could have got earlier. I was talking about it in the last episode, but I forgot to hit the rest. You gotta rest and then it'll update. I'm just overlapping my playthroughs, I think.
You serve a higher purpose.
So now he'll have this set, which is also cool looking. Poor Greggy was spiked on the impaled on those spears on the roof of the ale house. Alright, so here's the new one. It's like super heavy. And then that's all we got. It was the new outer part. I actually like the other one better, and wow, we're still medium with this. I'm surprised. This one's like my favorite. But change the colors on it. I like it like that or like that. Alright, well, we'll continue on. I'll come back and find it, I'm sure. Drop down here. It's probably good time as any now. We need to go down to the bottom area still. Be the ladder. with you because you're gonna attack me right when I try to go down it. Anyways, the ladder's gonna be right here. Now there's a lot of stuff down here. And there's like a story. I think it's story related, but you want to pick it up anyways. It's a item and a stigma, which will give you scourings, which you want all those you can get, because they're going to, damn, get off me, dude. Shit, I hate the fire breathers. I hate getting inflicted with fire status, too. It, like, melts you so fast. But, yeah, the stigmas, by the way, you're going to want to hold on to them. If you don't really want something, I wouldn't use it, because there'll be a lot of cool stuff late, and you'll probably be really short. And I talked about, I don't know if I did talk about it yet, but Malhu there will sell a thing called like Clump of Scourings, which is like a story thing, but you don't need that unless you're doing the Umbral ending, because I wasted 50 Scourings on it, so now I'm gonna have to farm more of them. But there's a Derelium fragment. It's a nice drop. Let's probably go over this way next. There's a Tinct back there. The Iron Wayfarer's over here somewhere. Got on my notes, he's over here on the left. I'm not seeing him. There's the stigma. You're going to want to flay it. I don't want to go in Umbral yet, but... probably a good idea to do that last. There is a Womb of Despair. I thought there was an item right here I saw up top, but I think it's that light. There's going to be a Womb of Despair there. Oh, back in that last area, though. One thing at a time. Let me deal with you now. Oh shit, I thought he was dead. Alright, so there's a bow down here. I think it scales with strength too. And then here's a shortcut. We could have got it a while back, but it seems like a pointless one to me. So, but just for connectivity, you can open that up. It kind of interconnects the whole area, which is really cool. Always enjoy. It's like a sense of accomplishment, you know. But this links back, if you remember, there was, when we first got in Calrath, the first vestige, we came to this street right here in this dead end and this door. So you can kind of look that way. There was a kind of like an invisible bridge we crossed by holding out our lamp. If you take a right up ahead up there. But anyways, we're done there. So, but it's not much of a shortcut because by the time you can get to open that door, you're already at the alehouse. So I didn't find any point from it. But there is another shortcut over here. We're gonna get a little bit later, which I'll show you. Yeah, we're cooking. Doing a little better. I ain't even gonna mess with you. I hate these dudes. These are who I save my hatchets for. They're such a pain in the ass. If they light their sword on fire, they like melt you down in just like no time at all. And then they got the freaking medieval machine gun. It shoots like nails. I don't know why I used fire. I probably wasn't the best for this guy, but it'll still add a little. It'll be resistant to it, but it's, you know, if it's all you have, sometimes it'll still help. You really want to use like Holy or Smite on them. There's a sword. There's a drop. And then up here is going to be, that's that bridge right ahead there. We'll kick that down a little later. Got this, which is a rune. And I'm trying to remember what this one is. Oh yeah, the Ford Derelium. There's the bridge we'll kick down later. And then there's actually going to be a quintessence right over there on that tree. And there'll be a face and a Ravager guarding it. The face, Mendacious Visage. Such a wordly name, you know. So we got an item up here I didn't see. Is that it over there? Yeah. Now how'd I get over there? We go back all the way back this way. There we go. Two regular nuggets. Derelium. That is a Ravager. Or not a Ravager, what are they called? Shit, I can't think of it now. Now I'm wanting to call him Mimic again. I said it in the last one. So I said Ravager, now it's stuck in my head. I always do that when I say the wrong word, like I totally forget the word, even though like I know it. Fuck, what was it? Fascinator or Ravenous Fascinator maybe or something? I'm gonna laugh at this later and be like, idiot. But yeah, you get the Charm Paw from, there will be a lady right there. The, what you call it, ladies. The ones that, lay the eggs and, Womb of Despair, that's it. Alright, pop these because we're out of health. Should have hit the rest before we came down here, but oh well. Alright, we'll go ahead and play this. Has to do with Pieta.
You can't just run off like this. You had everyone at the orphanage.
I guess Pieta is Elaine.
No, it's not easy, but it can be a frightening place at times. So, I want to give you something very special I've had since I was a little girl. When I used to get scared, I'd hold it very, very tight.
I haven't figured out what this item does we get out of this yet either.
And I'd know there was no need to be afraid. So the next time you get scared, I want you to be a brave girl and do the same thing. Understand? There's nothing to be afraid of, Eliane. I promise.
There she is, the Womb of Despair. We're just gonna hatchet her. Yeah. Probably could drop attack her there too. Alright. I'll go pick up what she dropped. It's usually decent. Oof. I like playing as this class. It's fun swinging a real fast sword as opposed to big heavy ones I did on my past playthrough. I didn't even jump there, just ran right across because the... Oh, there he is. I started to attack, thinking it was an enemy.
This. Centuries of madness and slaughter. Atrocity upon atrocity committed by man and Rogar alike. If all this really resulted...
I'm interested to learn who he is, or what his purpose is.
Whatever boons it might offer, don't forget, but it's your burden. Never turn to someone else to carry. Whatever boon, but it's your burden. Never turn to someone.
Alright, exhaust his dialogue. Grab this. It's a nice rune. I don't remember what this one does. I may have missed it before. Shit, we're running out of health. Go, go, go. I think that's everything, I'm pretty sure. Don't see anything else in my notes either. Missed something, I'll be sure to come back and get it and show you. Alright, we'll go hit our spot, and we've got the seed that we left at the last time. It's kind of close over there. In the last episode, we left it up top, but when I came back through to get the chisel that was on that tree, I'll throw that into endurance to get it to 20 and then start leveling agility more. But that tree, you remember that the chisel was on, we came back and, oh yeah, exhaust this guy's dialogue too. Has to do with the Umbral ending. But I think it may affect one other ending too, so just do it. And yeah, so we'll warp there. But when I went back to do get that chisel, I put this here instead of up top, which I had earlier. Did not mean to do that. I'll just go from here, it's fun. I'm trying to think, but that's closest we have. As usual, he's gonna eat some hatchets. And we're on fire. Suck those souls. Alright, so that door is you gotta face through it or be an umbral. If you want to go that way or come back that way. Otherwise it'll look like a dead end. So just go on up. There's gonna be an item over there behind that. We got, if you didn't see the last one, kick him off like always. And that's the way we go for progression. And then over here, remember there's the quintessence at the top of that tower. There's a Womb of Despair over there. And by her, there's the one of those things on the wall you gotta pull the belly. Just gonna run past you. And up here. Oh yeah, we gotta be an umbral in this one, I forgot. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to leave them alive. Now they're gonna come up after me. Ooh, doing work. Oof. Oof. To the face. Damn. Dude, it's hard. I really like that special move with 2 scimitars. They're short swords. I haven't been using that, but I'm definitely going to. You hit L1, R2 at the same time. You I think you hit L1 first and then R2. You can hit it at the same time, but you can do it from a block too. So just blocking and hit heavy. Alright, so we can get out right here. We came up here in the last one, so now we're back up here. We can go ahead and move on. Got everything behind us. Go ahead and throw a seed pod in here again. Or a seedling, I mean. And then there's an item over here on this. It's a ring. It's a really good one too. Somewhere around here. There it is. Ring of Nourishment. I believe it gives us health on hits or kills. There's one that gives us health on hits, and there's one that gives us on kills. The one on hits may be a rune though. I can't remember exactly. I think the one on kills, gives a little more health. That makes sense. Alright, so there's the sorceress. We're going to throw in some fireproofing and buff our weapons. And then go do work on her. Oh shit. Dude, the DPS on that spell is crazy. Oof. Alright, there's too much going on here. Oh shit, I should hit that rest point. I wasn't even thinking. It's alright. Shadows die twice, right? Sekiro! Sekiro. I always said Sekiro. I hate when people say Sekiro. I don't know why. Some things I'm irrational about. Alright, so we're gonna buff again, just like we were, and try to see what we got. I think we have one that resists Ignite. Which I think Ignite is when we catch fire and it burns us. Fire damage just hits like when they hit us, but Ignite's like whenever we're set on fire, and then alright, and then we got the one we just picked up. We try it out, see how much health it gives us. Since we got those little thralls over there, we can slap them with it. Alright. There we go. We're gonna take her on, and then we got the boss. Alright, so we got a seedbed here. We can throw a seedling in. You definitely want to do this one. Could do the last one, just run past her, but we got the boss right up ahead, so either way, I just like having it here so I don't have to mess with her. I'm gonna go upgrade, and then we'll take him on. Give her this.
That stone, it looks
Go.
different somehow. But I know it. When I was a girl at the orphanage, there was a very
I don't know what it does yet. I need to figure that out.
Iris.
I've popped it a few
She
times.
gave
It
it to me.
stays in your inventory,
This
but
was
I didn't
before the
notice
hallowed
anything
sentinels
happening,
found me.
so I'm gonna look that up.
I felt so afraid and alone, but Iris helped me overcome my fears. I lost the stone long ago, but now here it is again, all these years later. I wish I could say the same of the orphanage. And Iris. Our holy work continues, Lamp. Let Aureus's will be done.
Alright, just seeing how many we had. Alright, so we need to talk to Andreas, I think after Spurned Prodginey. When we come back, we'll get the key for the next area. Well, it could be next, or one more, and then after that, but... So I'm trying to decide maybe leveling this one up, because it's got bleed. But also like the Purdum. I thought we had another one. Okay, there it is. Hollow Condemnation. So we had two short swords with bleed. One's faith, one's quality. That one does holy, but it's just agility, so that may be better actually. Because we're not going to level strength on this build. I think I'm just going to stick with the falchion. I've already upgraded it a little. We'll do that. And just making sure we got nothing else here that you may want to use. This really cool Rosamund sword. Look at the scaling. It scales off strength, agility, radiance, and inferno. It has a lot of requirements, but it's like a sword. When I was hearing people talk about, like you could use it through the whole playthrough, and like it'll damage anything. There won't be anything that'll be able to resist it. So interesting if you're looking for a good longsword and want to spread your stats around like that. Alright, that's our new one we just picked up. Grievous Strike, still increased damage. I think that's the one we just picked up. Yeah, but we'll probably go with that. Because whenever we're using this, we're going to be dual wielding. Alright, yeah. And then what do we have?
Ah, you again.
Let's see what other ones we can get. You may want to get a bunch of these for the next fight, because you'll need them. I think I have plenty, but second half, you really need to hit them with throwables or a bow or crossbow or something. I think there's a way to hit them with melee, but you don't want to, because you'll see when we get into the fight, but it's way easier to hit them with throwables or bow if you have it or something like that. So we'll go ahead and head back and get started on it. Alright. So as soon as you walk through here, we're going to be going in the fight. I wonder if I could lock onto him, throw shit at him from here. But probably going to throw our buffs on. Maybe like Holy or Bleed or something. And then obviously not Fire. And then probably want to throw on like a Fire resistance thing. So I'm not going to buff because I'm going to let the cutscene play. But normally, once you walk through, it'll trigger. So just be ready. You don't have to phase through like that unless you've already died. And I didn't even see if you can call help on this one. I've never used it, so. Ah! This boss is really cool, man. I mean, it's like evil and disgusting, but like, for like a horror type enemy, it's pretty cool. Destroying the demonic. So I think Smite or Wither. So those are going to be timed. You're going to want to time enemy. And I like to do this unlocked on. I'm going to roll through that. You need like a little bit of a, just in between those, kind of give it like a little pause. Alright, so we're through the first phase. Seemed to go real early this time. So you're going to watch for that and then run up top whenever he makes himself pukey. And then, honestly, if you want to just use throwable. Oh shit, I wasn't ready. That's what I'm talking about, kind of delaying in between those. But since we got the enhanced hatchet, it makes this fight so easy. You're going to want to stay near one of those little walls though. He's going to do a move where he falls down like a supernova, and it's gonna burn everything in the arena, and you're gonna have to basically hide behind something. So I think we're protected, yeah. I think it comes. No, not yet. I should do a better job of looking out for those than I do. God dang it. I'm not even watching for it. It does seem to be doing it a lot more than when I faced him the first time. Okay, here it goes. Get behind. And I like to kind of get on the other side and make him walk to me. That's probably why he's actually doing that little fire thing under me so much. There it comes. He's ready that time. Alright, now he's gonna have a little bit of a recovery in between those. And he's gone. Easy peasy. Whee! So, if you didn't save the seabed, there's another.
Music on the horizon. Perhaps that's what will fill the holes in the world. I'll dance in its wake, pluck it from the air and bring it home. It's not so far away. Not so far at all.
She crazy. I think that's the prisoner lady. So we'll get like an eyeball. I think we might have already got it. Yeah. Giant eyeball. And if we go give that to her where the other woman was dead on top of Skyrest Bridge, she will come here at that point, and then her inventory will expand quite a bit. So here's our next vestige. Probably should have told you that I was pointing out that flower bed, but they trick you with a lot of those, because you'll be like, oh, cool, like, I just got through the boss fight, I need to save, and yeah. Anytime you get through a boss fight, there's usually one right around the corner. So this next area is the area I think in the game that's the worst for performance, and like as far as it being optimized, so I'm just warning you. It's not too horrible now, but you'll see some artifacts. You can kind of see like there's ash on the screen sometimes when we go in a dark area. And it does this weird effect, like when it comes on the screen, it like, I don't know, you just have to see it. Like when it falls, it like leaves a trail behind it. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's kind of weird. So, anyways, we'll go ahead and go, since we got a little time left. We'll go back to Skyrest. And we already give her the stone. Oh yeah, he leaves now. So I'll leave you a note and a key to the thief, which is the, if you remember back, windmill. Right here, there was a door that had a bell. It had like a circle in the middle of the door and like a bell that hung in the middle of it. That's the key to that area. And we talked to Mahu. I thought I already did this, but yeah, the Andaluvian chisel that we got in the last episode from the mendacious visage that was by the tree. It wasn't from him, but he was by there was one on a tree in the area. I went back. It was right in the middle of the last area. The first tree and open area we saw, where there was a ravager or ruiner, I forget what they're called, wandering around it. But if you go back to the last video, you'll see where it is. It's about halfway through. So we'll upgrade that. And now we can socket 2 eyeballs. Applies wither at the right time. 1 soul flay, 15% dread. Gain withered upon killing enemy with a grievous strike. I don't understand how that is any good. Like maybe it refills all your withered? I don't know. Immunity damage for 8 seconds upon transition. I don't know. The one for me is 1 and dread resist. And then I like this one. You gain 15% health recovery when hitting enemies while in umbral. So just the way it works is there's 2. I mean, you probably figured it out, but main socket, second socket, whatever you put in the first one is the main socket, whatever you put in the second one is the second socket, and so on. So you gotta like decide, you know, if there's one you like both abilities on, you know, you gotta decide what you like more, and so on. So they do have these unlocked now. They didn't have them before, I don't think. And you're going to want to hang on to all these you get. I'm late game and I'm super low on them. And by the way, he's going to have an item here. I don't know if he has his inventory yet. I want to show you this. So I totally screwed up. And there you can buy that if you want to respec. But he has an item in here called Clump of Scouring, which is like these, like a big clump of them or whatever. Do not buy that unless you're trying to do the umbral ending. If you're clearing the you know, the towers that we're clearing, the light thing in the sky, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, if you're doing that, then it's worthless. So I used 50 of those scourings for it, and there was no point. So it was a giant waste. But if you're doing that ending, so if you remember, there's a lady. She's over here. Which I thought we came back. Guess we didn't. Yeah, we did. She's right here. I think that was that lady in that vision in the last area after the boss. And she was the tortured prisoner. I guess she's tortured because she, I don't know, like created that guy or something. I don't know. I did notice too the game seems to like lose performance the longer you're playing. It might be like a memory leak or something, so sometimes if it starts looking real bad, it's good just to close out, you know, after like an hour or two. Or 2 hours, 3 hours. So there's another Spurned Progeny, it's already dead. There'll be an item there if you didn't get it earlier. So you can hand over the eyeball.
Poor thing. Why such sadness in your gaze? Shall I sprout petals of flame? Will that make you smile?
She crazy.
Ah, my invitation reached you.
So I think she has this. Yeah, this one says McSlam. It's supposed to be amazing from what I've heard. Increases fire and fire defense. That's pretty good. Increases power of sorceries. That's real good. If you're gonna do any spell casting. And then we gave her that hand earlier, but she's got this one. We won't be able to get the hand back soon.
Kindness. Save your tears to water the ashes. Save.
So we're gonna exhaust her dialogue, obviously, and then now she's gonna move to where the Spurned Progeny, where we just killed him, that boss we just killed. And you're gonna want to throw on the Noblewoman's dress. I don't think we have it yet. Yeah, it's in the next area. If you get that and wear it and go talk to her, it'll trigger dialogue with her, and then it'll actually further open her inventory, I think. So, as far as what you can buy. And that little area at the top is a connecting area, I found out at the end of the game. So, I remember talking about that real early. I was like, I feel like this ladder's going to come down. We're going to... Yeah, there's an area right over there that we'll do super late. You could do it right now. I guess it's up past the Bell's Rise area in Pilgrim's Perch, but it's super hard for like our level. So anyways, I'll do it. I think it's probably a good time to stop. Yeah, we're at 15 minutes here, and then I'm gonna have to cut it with earlier. So it's probably gonna be 45 minutes, something like that. So before we get into anything else, we'll stop, and we'll see you in the next one. So it's been Sweaty Zeus. Please like or subscribe. Subscribe. Write me a letter. You can scribe.
Ah,
You
you
like or
again.
subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. I was wondering when she starts selling the medium ones, but it's not yet. So yeah, we don't have but one. I just want to upgrade this a little more. So, anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Like or subscribe, YouTube and Rumble. Sweaty Zeus Gaming. Catch you in the next one. And we'll be on to finish Calrath. We will put out that. What are they? I keep wanting to say bonfires, but like, you know, the big things in the sky that you can see. What are they called? Like, why am I so stupid? Like, why can't I think of it? I can't think of the word, man. I feel like I'm having a stroke or something. So, anyways, yeah, catch you in the next one. Maybe I'll think of the word by then. Later.